Good morning, Alexa. It's technically Wednesday, but let's call it Tuesday because I haven't gone to bed yet, nor woken up in the next day mode. Um, so let me go through everything. I had a lot of trials getting back to Williamsburg because there's a bus that goes back to Williamsburg just for William and Mary students, and they pick you up at the Springfield Metro station and drop you off at the Sadler Center, which is where you and Megan ate dinner, the campus cafeteria thing. And, everything's great. Or no, except this time they didn't drop us off at Sadler Center, they dropped us off at the Rec, which is a good 20-minute walk from my dorm, which would have been fine. Okay, so the first thing that happened was the bus didn't show up until half an hour after we were supposed to leave, which meant that it still took another 45 minutes to load everyone and all our things onto the bus and actually leave. So we got back later than we were supposed to. They dropped us off at the Rec, which is 20 minutes away from my dorm, and it was 7:30, and the dining halls close at 8. So we just went to the caf, which is like the school cafeteria thing, out by the Rec, and had dinner there, and that was fine. And then we got to do the walk back to Jefferson, or in Kelsey's case, Barrett, and in Hannah's case, Monroe. And Kelsey and I both had a lot of very heavy bags because I was stupid and packed one bag full of all my textbooks, but that wasn't the rolling bag. It was the handheld bag. But that's alright. Let's see, today was not a good day. The morning was kind of uneventful. I was a little tired. It was whatever. Then I went to lunch around at 11, and I started not feeling so well, like at 11:30. We were walking back around 11:45, and I wasn't feeling great. I wasn't quite sure what was wrong, so I get back to my dorm. I noticed that, oh, I'm on my period. I must be getting cramps. That's why. That's at about 11:45. Yeah. So I take some Advil because I'm, getting on my cramps. And about 15 minutes later, I'm curled up on my bed, unable to get up because that's how much pain I am in. So somehow the painkillers didn't work, they just made it worse, or they didn't do anything and it just got really worse. So I spent about an hour on my bed, unable to get up. I took 4 Advil pills, which is, I think you're only technically supposed to take 1, but I took 2 because usually I take 1 for a headache and it doesn't work, so I take another one and it's fine. And that didn't work, and then about a half hour into this hour-long period, I took another one, and then a little bit later, it still wasn't working, so I just took another one, because it was terrible. But that passed. I was up and feeling better, so that's good. And, that was that. I went to stage combat. It was really hard. We did a lot of exercise stuff, work. So my leg, just my right leg, not my left leg, just my right leg is really sore. But that's fun. It was nice to see Foxy. I appreciated it. My calc teacher was not in class yesterday. We had a sub, which doesn't happen in college. Usually when professors can't make something, they cancel. But we had a sub because we're so ridiculously behind, and I guess my calc teacher didn't plan into the schedule that he was having a kid. I mean, I'm assuming his wife has been pregnant since last semester, since that's, 9 months. Which is, I'm really happy for him. He had a kid, but, it's just annoying because it means I don't know when I'm going to take my calc test, and I can't talk to him, and I was going to email him today, but I just forgot because I was on my bed in a stupor of pain, and I just can't, I don't even know. So anyway, I had a pretty bad day, and I managed to survive it in a good mood, and then I got back to my room, and I don't even know what it was. It was something really little. It just kind of good mood came crashing down, and I think like the bad day was just waiting under to kind of fester up and make me unhappy. Um, but I'm okay. I'm studying physics right now. Here's my textbook. I will be studying tonal theory for a little bit. I don't think I'll have time to see you over tour. I'm sorry. Our schedule is so full and it's ridiculous. I hope you have fun at St. I'll see you before you go to St. John's, but that sounds cool. It sounds exciting. It's funny that it took you that long to make the connection about Emma. And lastly, I haven't seen much of Seinfeld. It's not that I'm not a fan, it's just that I've only ever seen like one episode with you. Ever. I've only seen one episode ever, and it was with you. Grammar's a thing. My big is back. Scott, he's back from DC, so that's nice. I got to see him. We missed each other. And that's over 5 minutes, so I'm going to go. I love you, and I hope you have a good day before you watch this and post your video. Goodbye. It didn't stop. I pressed the button and it didn't stop recording. Goodbye, Alexa.